Dear Mr. Kopek, I'm writing this letter to recognize you as being the most inspirational teacher to me during my time at LOHS. You are my favorite teacher. I love the way you taught government and the activities you did, such as daily events and how you assigned seats based on our political beliefs. You were very understanding and willing to help students learn, so I just wanted to say thank you for all your hard work.
I wanted to thank the Lake Orion High School varsity soccer program and senior Megan Rush for taking the time to nominate me for the most inspiring teacher recognition. I have known Megan throughout her high school career, and she is a hard-working, determined young woman. I first met Megan when she was entering Lake Orion High School as a freshman, as she came to some summer and fall workouts that we were hosting when I was the varsity girls basketball coach. Megan impressed me with her work ethic, showing up and putting in time to work on her skills, even though many of her fellow freshmen did not attend. I really had the chance to get to know Megan when she was a student in my American government class during her junior year. Megan was an excellent student in class. She always worked hard, was attentive of class, and said hello to me every day with a smile on her face. Megan is a quiet leader. She was never the most vocal student, but she set the type of example I would want her fellow classmates and teammates to follow. That example is 1. Take pride in your work. 2. Show up every day with a positive attitude. And 3. Put forth your best effort no matter the circumstances. With these character traits, I know Megan will be very successful in her future. Megan, I am so sorry that the coronavirus pandemic did not allow you to experience the final season of your soccer career. I can only imagine how much you looked forward to the season and the chance to compete with your teammates one more time. Under these difficult circumstances, please remember those 3 important character traits that I mentioned above. Use those going forward to guide you no matter what the situation you face. I am proud of the student and athlete that you are and how you have represented our school and community. When you return to Lake Orion as an alumni in the future, please stop by my room, 259, and say hello. Thank you again for this recognition. It is greatly appreciated. Kevin Kopek.
I chose Miss Bendel as my teacher to recognize. I had her for my first hour of my first quarter of senior year for organic chemistry. From the first day of class, she was fun and easy to talk to. She made sure that no student felt overwhelmed and was always ready to put in the extra time after school to teach any student that was struggling. Organic chemistry is a complicated class, and she did a really great job on explaining and teaching the concepts of the class. Even though she was teaching a hard class, she made each day fun with her great personality and multiple labs to give us a change of scenery. Even after my class with Miss Bendel ended, she was always a friendly face around the high school, saying hi and catching up to me in the hallways. Thank you, Miss Bendel, for being an amazing teacher for my first class of senior year. I'm really glad I had the chance to meet you and have you as a teacher.
Dear Haley, I am humbled that you chose me as a teacher to recognize, since there are so many teachers at Lake Orion. Thank you, Haley, for making me feel loved. I really enjoy my job, and my chemistry students always have a special place in my heart. I had Haley in my favorite class to teach, organic chemistry. She is an amazing chemistry student and, of course, handled the materials so well. We all know that she is so smart, but when you know her well, you come to see she is truly passionate about her education. She is a great friend and wonderful support to her team members in the classroom. Haley was so fun in class. She was smiling, happy, and always engaged in the class lessons. She was a great leader to the girls in her group and never hesitant to ask questions. She worked so hard and I know she has a great college experience ahead of her. I am so sorry that I'll not get to see her play soccer this year. I watched a couple of games last year, and all the girls are so talented. I love to see my students outside of the classroom and watching them shine. I played soccer too, and really like feeling part of the game again. Thanks, Haley, for making my job as a chemistry teacher more enjoyable and for the compliment of your praise. I love teaching, and working with you was a great start to the day and first hour. I wish you all the best, Mrs. Jenna Bendel.
Andrea was such a special person in my senior year. I never had her as a teacher, but even just running into her in the halls or during my school day was enough to brighten my day. I admire her because of how passionate she is in everything she does, and she makes everyone feel so welcomed and loved. I was lucky enough to be part of her senior group this year where I made so many amazing memories and friends, and I have her to thank for that. She always went the extra mile for us and made us feel so special. My favorite memory with her is when we were taking my senior pictures and we came across this property that was the perfect background, except it was all fenced in and there was a no trespassing sign, and it was an extremely scary house. We decided to risk it, and we kept the car running just in case we had to make a break for it. She told me how she had taken pictures here before, and the guy that owned the property was super angry and was threatening to ticket them. My pictures turned out great, though, and luckily the angry owner never caught us. I still laugh about how sneaky we tried to be. I'm so grateful for everything Andrea has done for me, and I'm thankful she was such a big part of my senior year.
Dear Naya, you're one of the sweetest girls I know. I am so grateful you wanted to be a part of the Maisie Jane Senior Tribe. Being your senior photographer was an honor for me, especially given how this year has unfolded. I am happy that I could play a small role in something positive in your senior year. I will treasure the fun memories we made during our photo shoots. Your senior session was one of the best. Still, cannot believe that guy turned around and let us use his vintage truck. From space hippies to our Detroit adventure, we sure had some fun this year. I'm super sad I won't be seeing you in the halls at school anymore. It is still hard to wrap our minds around school being done. It did not end the way we wanted to, but we can still celebrate all your accomplishments. You are an incredible young lady, Naya. You are a leader, a role model, and one of the kindest girls I have met over the years. You always bring positivity to whatever you are doing, and your smile lights up the room. You have left your mark on Lake Orion with all you have done in leadership, and I know you'll be doing big things at Grand Valley State University so that you can positively impact the world. I am so excited for you, and I feel very proud to have been a small part of your life. I will be here rooting for you always. I wish you all the best. With love, Andrea Rutledge.
So I did an appreciation poem, so let's get into it. The person I want to recognize is truly outstanding. I've known her for years. Her name is Chelsea Hanning. To some, Chelsea is an athletic trainer, but Chelsea is like family to me. That's a no-brainer. Chelsea works super hard and for long hours of the day, and she is my favorite person to see after school on game day. Whether I needed my injuries taken care of or just wanted to say hey, Chelsea never kicked me out of her room. She always let me stay. Through the ankle taping or the concussion tests, Chelsea was always there for me, through my worst and my best. I don't think people truly understand that Chelsea was my guardian angel and my helping hand. I could not have gotten through my sports seasons without her, with all the highs and lows and frustrations that would occur. My favorite high school moments were simply sitting in her office. She gives the best advice. Both injury or life-related, her company was always nice. Early basketball mornings and late soccer nights, Chelsea, you have truly impacted me for the rest of my life. You are so special to me and hold so much special meaning. I'm so sad you can't take me up for my final game due to this quarantining. If there is one thing you have taught me, is that it is only human to break down. I can't accomplish everything in a single day, and that I need to slow down. That I need to stop and remember to breathe, because being a double-sported athlete isn't easy. You have asked me what I wanted to accomplish, what I dream and plan, and you have reminded me that despite the cards I've been dealt in life, I am doing the best I can. I'm going It's going to be hard to look back on my high school years and remember all of our good conversations and try to hold back the tears. As I go off and meet new people, they can't know me without understanding that I wouldn't be who I am today without Chelsea Hanning.
So it goes a little something like this. Mattia, what happened? That is usually how our conversations are started when we see each other. Either that or a text message from her that says, "Hey, are you here today?" But it's because of those constant conversations that we have such a good relationship. Mattia is a dedicated athlete and is always striving to make herself better. I admire that as an athletic trainer because we love to see kids passionate about their sport. Not only that, she is such a hard worker and goes nonstop all throughout the year, which may be the reason why we do have so many of those conversations. I wouldn't change it though because Mattia is such a kind and caring person, and I am grateful to have gained the friendship that we have. There were good times and sad times and hard times and lots of emotions throughout the years she spent as an LO student athlete. Her talent on the soccer field, however, will not go unnoticed as she has gained a scholarship to Kalamazoo. She has also attained many achievements in the art world for her creative sculptures, which is another testament to her dedicated personality. One of the things I admire most about Mattia is that even after a training session with her team, she goes home and does her own workouts almost every day for an hour or more. It is hard to find student athletes that are so passionate these days. So when you do, you want to cherish it, which is exactly what I will do as she moves forward in her academic and athletic careers. I hope that we can continue with the friendship that we have gained, and I am extremely honored to be your most inspirational staff member. I will be sure to catch a future game of yours, Tia, and wish you nothing but the best of luck and courage to keep the dream alive. Always, Chels.